All right, you got the picture? Good. Everybody get back to work.
What's good, Two Shoes, y'all? We right back with another one, Game 7. Right before we get into that, though, I want to let y'all know about Two Buddy. We've been partnering up with them. The affiliate link is right down below. Trust me, they will help you with your YouTube growth. They've been helping us tremendously. We've been getting new subscribers, comments, all types of stuff on our videos, and we definitely want to shoot a big shout out to them. And y'all should definitely hit that link because they could definitely help y'all as well. Without further ado, we're going to get into this Game 7, Brooklyn Nets versus Milwaukee Bucks. Game 7.
The best two words in sports, Darren.
Game 7.
This was a great game last night.
This was a great game. This is a great ending to a series. A great series at that. We've seen a lot in this series. If you asked anybody after the first two games, I don't think they ever would have thought this was going to go into Game 7.
What did we learn from this series? What are the takeaways from the series?
For me?
Yeah.
No. We already don't know. Like injuries cost a big role. One thing I think I've been saying is if Kyrie was healthy and James Harden wasn't there, and they still had all those pieces that they got rid of for James Harden, I think they would get past this series if Kyrie was healthy. And Jared Allen was there, and Karis LeVert. All right, Karis LeVert.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there's one more person. Oh, yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie. I feel like those pieces would have came in so much more clutch in this playoffs over James Harden because James Harden was hurt clearly. But even then, they still give you more on the defensive side.
Then if we're doing what if James Harden wasn't hurt?
They probably won the series. They probably won the series. And I'm happy for Milwaukee to get past this hump.
Mm-hmm. But
And no, there's no but. I think I will say the coaching is still questionable to me. I'll say that. Like I gotta give him credit at the same time because he made it past the series, and this is a tough series to win. But at the same time, I think there was some very interesting coaching decisions by Budenholzer. And also, I think the pieces for Brooklyn just didn't show up in this series. Harris, knockdown shooter who shoots like 47% in the regular season, that just wasn't the case. Like he felt like I think before Game 7 it was like 20%, 25%, something like that.
yeah, he didn't shoot well this series, and it kind of sucks for them, for Brooklyn, just from the standpoint he's one of the best shooters in this league.
Yeah. Like the equivalent of like Kyle Korver not showing up on one of those Cavs teams.
Shit, I'll say better than Kyle. He's better than Kyle Korver.
I mean, percentage-wise, he probably is better than Kyle Korver. But you know what Kyle Korver's job is.
Yeah.
But that's what I learned about Brooklyn, I would say. Just health, about like I said before, I think before the James Harden deal, even if two of those pieces was there, I still think we won this series. Like, Allen is a legit rim protector, and I would have put Giannis a little bit more out the equation. You can't stop this guy. You can't stop KD.
He went
That's
for
what
49 last night, 48 again.
yeah, something like that. But also, man, I don't know. Brook Lopez, I said at the beginning of the game, I was like, they need to stop settling for jump shots because they were settling for so many jump shots. I was like, bro, just get to the basket. You like Giannis and Drew Holiday should be getting to the basket. The kick out should be PJ Tucker, Brook Lopez, and Middleton wasn't having a good game. So I feel like you need to spread out the scoring of Milwaukee with the scores that you have instead of just putting the load on Giannis, especially when it went to overtime.
That overtime was kind of tragic for both teams, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll talk about it when we get there, but damn.
Also, man, I don't know if it's a gripe versus Giannis or coaching once again, bro. How many times did I say I wanted to see Giannis versus on KD? Bro, he's the same. He's they basically the same height. He's a defensive player of the year before. He should be guarding the best player on the other team. And not early in the game, but later in the game. Like the last 5 minutes, I don't know why he's not guarding KD.
I don't know. Maybe I think it might be what you said before. Maybe they just like him better as a help defender.
I understand that, but he was so far away from KD's scoring that he couldn't even help.
Touche.
Like I said, man, the last 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking for. I'm not saying do it the whole game. I'm not saying even do it in the third quarter. I'm saying the last 5 minutes of the game.
Especially in the close game.
James Harden, though, my goodness, bro. How many times can you go to the free throw line? That is just ridiculous.
He's the best at it.
Ridiculous. No, bro, it was ridiculous.
I saw this video probably like a year or two ago about, it was like it's not a shot chart. What I'm looking for. It was like a dot chart that showed James Harden and free throws attempted. And free throws earned versus free throws attempted versus free throws made. And he was the highest in the league by like a long shot.
Yo, real quick. Shout out to, is this the House of Highlights?
No.
All right, man. Whoever did this.
MLG.
Shout out to MLG. They edited this so perfect. I like that. Had a 3 turnover / box on KD and then got the one where he got the dunk. I like that. They're gonna have to end up changing the rules though a little bit more for these offensive players. That's just getting these fouls like crazy, like him, like James Harden, Trae Young. They're gonna end up changing the rules. That's stopping, let somebody run into you, which that's not really what James Harden does, but they're gonna have to do something. Bro, Drew Holiday got hot at the end of the fourth quarter too.
What exactly would they do? Because I think that's like I think they kind of broke the game.
They're going to have to figure it out. I don't know. Maybe it'll be an offensive foul.
Because the first person I really saw that was really good at drawing fouls was Dwayne Wade. He was really good at it.
This was where I was like, bro, put Giannis on this, man. I was so happy.
He's so cold-blooded. He's so cold-blooded.
Everything's about to be off for Brooklyn. Oh, KD didn't even have the shot. Didn't even have those points in overtime.
Bro, it was just a layup. It was just like a rebound layup. That's the only time they scored in overtime.
They were exhausted.
Everybody was exhausted.
Yeah.
Milwaukee didn't score until like the last minute in the game.
Yeah. Right before this, they scored. Then they got that bucket.
How do you feel about that shot?
I think go for double overtime even if you are exhausted. You're KD. You can get a mid-range shot easier than you can get it. I mean, it's hard for me to say, like, because he's the best scorer right now. So it's one of those hard things to say.
I don't know. I think you have to live it down with your superstars. It's let KD take the shot, make the decision, and you live with it.
So they were exhausted. Bro.
Chris Middleton didn't shoot well from 3. Drew Holiday didn't shoot well from 3. You think that's going to lose them the series next round? Because I feel like Drew didn't shoot well this whole series.
If this team is smart, it depends on who they go against. You know, Styles is going to make the matchup. If they go up against the Hawks, they really should just go to the paint every trip. I don't care who you are. If you're Middleton, go to the paint. Drew Holiday, go to the paint. Giannis, go to the paint. They only got, no disrespect. I like Clint Capella, but he can't stop all of them. He can't stop all these people coming at him. He just can't.
Yeah,
Uh,
and and Atlanta doesn't have anybody to match up with Giannis,
yeah,
for real. So
yeah,
you're gonna have to keep him back to try to play help D.
exactly. So what was I gonna say? Philly, on the other hand, they match up extremely well with this team. It's
Shit, they
just,
might be bigger.
and yeah, they match up well. It's just a matter of can they score. Who is going to be the outside? Whoever wins the outside scoring will win that series. That's how I feel like.
And tell me if
But
I'm wrong. I think Philly has the better outside scores. At least, yeah, I would think they have the better outside scores. With Steph and
if
Danny Green.
If DiVincenzo was on this team, I would
I mean, he's hurt.
push back
He's
on
out
that.
for the
I would,
playoffs.
yeah, if he was, playing, I would probably push back on that. But I see what you're saying. Danny Green's playoff proven. Seth he's a Curry. I can leave it at that. And then Embiid can actually knock down the three too. So they do
Yeah.
got better shooters. We'll see. If I don't know who's gonna come out that next series, but it if I think Mike Budenholzer might have saved his job winning this series, but if 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 it was up to me, he would still be on the hook
That's
in
so
the next
tough.
series
He just beat one
because
of the best. I understand injuries, but he just beat one of the best rosters in the league.
yeah,
I don't know how your job. Like, I can see why your job is still on the line, just from because of previous years, but because of this year, he's doing his thing. This getting out of
he's
this
doing
series is huge.
getting out this. Yeah, I agree. But now, I, you might have saved your job, but beat Philly, beat Philly, like for real, because these two teams have been knocking on the Eastern Conference for a while now. And we've been asking, when is Milwaukee going to represent the East? When is Philly going to represent the East? Here's the chance for both of them. I mean, I know Philly still got to make it past Atlanta, and if they don't, then that's just terrible. They really need to shake up some stuff there. But these two teams have been literally right there for the playoffs each year, going for that final spot. They need it, and I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. I like Jason Kidd as the coach before, so I've been waiting for this dude just to get them to the show.
Okay.
It's cool if they get to the finals and lose it. That's cool with me. He deserves to keep his job, but if not, then that's that.
Brooklyn
53
stats.
minutes,
Is 17 for 36? Like, what is that? Is that like a little
a
bit under
little
50?
less than 50. Yeah, a little less, like 47, probably 48%. Um,
Blake had a decent
bro,
game.
James Harden. James
That's a tough
Harden still
loss,
ain't got a. James Harden still ain't got a ring.
and he's still getting exited in the second round.
And still getting exited in the second round. I don't take no happiness saying this. It's just look, I'll tell it. The problem with James Harden for me was that the way he got out of Houston, he dogged your teammates, legit drove them underneath just criticized them, said, "No, we're not good enough. The team ain't good enough," and clearly, whatever. And it was dude's first time being a head coach. I think his name is Silas or something like that. The first time being a head coach, you throw the whole team under the rake, underneath the truck, underneath the pavement. You just throw them all underneath it just so you can get to Brooklyn, and you still don't got a ring. That's why I'm happy. Only because you was talking shit about your teammates, and that's jacked up. It's cool if you won out, but you didn't see Anthony Davis saying something about Drew Holiday and the rest of the people that was with the Pelicans. You get out your own way, but don't do it by throwing your teammates underneath. So I'm happy he don't got a ring. Fuck him for this year. If he gets one next year, it is what it is. Also, James Harden was never my favorite two guard. So
Understandable. Well, once again, y'all, we would like to thank you for checking out our video. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. Also, make sure you check us out on we're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're also on TikTok at Inspired by Ambition. We also do have a website called inspiredbyambitionpro.com where we sell hoodies and t-shirts. As you can see, Darren's wearing one of them right now. They're pretty dope. Go check those out. Once again, we really do appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you again. Peace out.
Peace. Y'all stay up.
From small to triple XL, all inspired by ambition gear at inspiredbyambitionpro.com. That's www.inspiredbyambition.pro.